I'm GNT, I hope you're all safe and well. Today we're going to build upon what we've already done with the previous video for Directional Kick, and we're going to make it more advanced. Again, I just want to apologise for my technique in advance. As I said in the last video, I've got this really nasty knee niggle which is coming to the end of recovery now. My technique's not up to its usual par. So let's follow along, let's develop together, and let's have loads of fun. Right, so just to give you something to think about when we're going through, we can use that for Directional Kick as a template now to do something a little bit more advanced. And what we're going to do is double up the legs. Now if you don't feel confident or comfortable doubling up the legs, it's absolutely fine, just follow along with us and you can do the single techniques again, make sure you got the technique. Even for the spin kicks, remember you could go back to the basics, you could just turn, center point and do the back kick, then you could just do the hook kick or crescent for the last one, it's completely up to you. So, for the others that want a little bit more of a challenge, or if you're thinking further ahead, you've got this game as well. We're going to go into a fight. So let's start with our right leg again. We're going to double up the techniques. Okay, so for one is the front snap kick. So we're going to do front snap kick twice before we put the leg down. We're going to go 1, 2, and then change direction. Number 2, you guessed it, 2 side kicks. 1, 2. For 3, 2 turning kicks. 1, 2. Now this is where it gets a bit complicated because you want to keep spinning around, especially keeping that leg up, it's going to be a bit awkward. So what we do is we turn on the ball of the foot, we look, we back kick, then we side kick. Okay? Then the last one, turn on the ball of the foot, look over, hook, and then a turning kick, or if you call it a roundhouse kick, a roundhouse kick. So we're just doubling up the techniques. Now if you want to double up on the first 3 and then don't want to do the last 2 yet, that's absolutely fine. It takes a little bit of practice to build up and go through. If you want to do a higher number, you could do that. You could do 3s, you could do 4s, you could do 5s, just test your balance and play around. Yeah, you're not going to do, especially over 3 techniques, if you're thinking of light semi-contact sparring, you might get 3 kicks in. Very rarely would you do the same kicks as well. Maybe the double roundhouse is quite common, but double side kick, if they block one, they normally block the other, so you'd normally change to a different kick. But it's good for balance and control. Okay, so we like to double up the legs, but also it's fun. It's enjoyable, yeah? We're testing our body's limitations. Even if you did 10 kicks, yeah, it's not going to be practical, but it's fun just to test your balance. You know, if you can do 10 kicks, you can easily do 2 kicks. It's just one of those things. It's completely up to you and what you want to use it for. Right, okay, so let's go again. We'll do our right leg again before we go to our left. Just because most of us will be right-legged. If you're left-legged, then hopefully you should have done your left leg first, because that's how we learn the exercises a little bit better, by starting with our dominant leg. So that's why I'd recommend, if you didn't do that, when we going through the later ones, if I'm doing my right leg, just translate it to your left leg first if you're left-legged. Right, okay, so doubling up. Front snap kick, side kick, roundhouse kick, spinning back kick, and obviously adding that side kick onto that one because that one's a bit different, and then turn, hook, roundhouse, recover. Okay, left leg, front snap kick, side kick, roundhouse, spin back kick, spin hook kick, and back. Even I need to practice the last one, I haven't done it for a while. But have a little bit of fun, go through. Hopefully that gives you something a little bit different to practice. I haven't really warmed up, so I'm in the same boat as you guys. So if you're struggling a little bit, just start off a little bit lower. Yeah, you could do all these techniques, especially for number 4 and 5. If you're doing number 4, you could just kick here, just to work on your balance a little bit. Sometimes it's actually quite tricky kicking low, so you might find tilting it be a little bit easier for you. But when you tilt, you've got to be mindful if you hit something eventually, then we don't want to rebound off the target when we got that pressure coming back into our leg. So it's important we get our center of gravity over our base leg. So even though we're kicking the air at the moment, it might feel good, but when you're hitting something, you might fall over, okay, because you're leaning back too much. What I mean by that, I'll try and use this. If I'm doing a side kick, in the air, I'm not going to kick it. I might do double like this, but then if I hit something, yeah, see how now that's gone back into my body? So the air gives you a bit of an illusion sometimes that you've got better balance than you have. So you'd have to change things a little bit, get more of your center of gravity over that leg. So if I was doing double side kick on this, I could double side kick it and still be in balance. So it changes a little bit. So I do recommend, if you can, kick the air just to learn it a little bit, get the mechanics, have no pressure going back at you. That way then if you've got little few mistakes in your techniques, which we all have when we first start. Then you can develop, change that, correct them in the air. Then when you hit something, it's more efficient and you're not going to damage your foot. You can work on obviously the different points of your center of gravity, whether you're leaning and then brushing up those finer details, the more difficult ones. So have a little bit of fun. Hopefully that's given you a lot to think about with doubling up and a little bit more of a challenge if you're a bit more advanced. So enjoy, have fun. Okay, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could share this channel with others so they can benefit and we can keep growing as well. Thank you for your support. Team GNT.